joined by Jim after the 2 undefeated Crewe. It's difficult to know where to start, Jim, because it was one of them games where it could have gone either way, but unfortunately we've come away with nothing, but we've put a real good effort in there tonight.
Well, yeah, I think I've been saying it too many times this season though. For me, I've got to look at the game again tomorrow, so I've got to be careful what I say, but I think we're just lacking a little bit in all departments at the minute. We're obviously conceding too many, we're not scoring enough. We have created chances. We've been on our heels a little bit defensively, we've been on our heels a little bit offensively. We're lacking a little bit of know-how. We've identified the areas that we need to strengthen in. We've done that in the past, and we've found it difficult. And hopefully, come January, we'll be in a better position to be able to improve the squad with regards to know-how, which will push us on and send us in one direction. But at the minute, I seem to be saying the same thing every half-time, every full-time. And we're not asking them to do something, it's just that switching off. You look at the goals, we 1-0 up away at Coventry recently, and we always say from a set play, don't get broke on. Make sure you do your job on the edge of the box. We didn't do it, we conceded, ultimately lost the game. We said on Saturday about playing against a good side in Luton, you've got to communicate, you can't play in a bubble, you've got to get together, little partnerships, little units all over the park. So if I'm closing down, I want my mate backing me up. If he goes, I'll get round him. But we either stand off and let teams play, or both players go at the same time to close down, and then they pop it round us and we get exploited. And that comes down to communicating. And that's the biggest thing I've said to him today, that is you don't communicate. You don't, we are a quiet bunch, but sometimes that can happen with inexperience, a little bit of quality, a little bit of know-how, and that's what we're getting punished for. They've battled every game. Sometimes it's easy to look at it and go, well, we haven't had a go because we've been beat. But, there's going to be ups and downs in the season, and players will have ups and downs. But to be honest, they're an honest bunch. But, we just seem to be playing in little bubbles and not carrying out the jobs that they're expected to do. I think that was their first shot today on goal, their first goal. And it was just too easy. We've come down, we've had the pre-match meal. We've had 35 minutes on a DVD over Crewe, where we can hurt them, where they'll hurt us. We spoke about wide lads drifting in field. We spoke about Ryan Lowe spinning out down into the channels. And we spoke about, if that happens, communicate, pass players on, but make sure that not two people get drawn to the same ball, or don't come steaming out your slot, because you'll be easy to play around against the good passing side, which Crewe are. And that's in a game where we nearly scored after a minute or two with Peter Murphy. We scored a fantastic goal with Reece Turner, who I thought was great for us. And we're on top at that stage. We've had other opportunities, we've looked a threat. The crowd have turned a little bit on the home side. They've been struggling at home at late, like ourselves. But that's when you get someone on the rack and you sniff blood, you should be going right. Get all over teammates, make sure that your voice becomes even stronger. Make sure when you're 1-0 up and a home supporter turned against the home team, that you don't give them anything. And if in doubt, you don't get done in behind into spaces. And that's ultimately what cost us there, that first goal. Got back on level terms. Next thing, the crowd switched there behind the home team. They've got the momentum. Got on top for a little bit. Then it swung both ways. We both had decent opportunities, and then we get done. It's just a poor goal from where I was standing again. Just not doing jobs, and just all a little bit, not good enough, if I'm being perfectly honest. And as I say, we've identified in the past where we need to improve. It's not rocket science. We've spoke about it. We haven't been in a position to get, the quality that we probably need, but they're an honest bunch to give it their all. But we're coming up short. We're coming up short in all areas, more so defensively, but offensively as well. We seem to be on our heels instead of anticipating things. We seem to be forcing things when we're probably better than what we're showing. But again, that can come with confidence. We thought today with Dean and I going down sick, we went with the formation that we went with. We thought it was the right one. And for large periods it showed that it was the right one. We got Adam McGowan in, we got Luke Conlon in, we had Wildig in the hole who was doing well. Reece Turner complemented Cole Stockton well. But we just got done again on certain things that we spoke about too many times this season. We warned the team about things, but they're not taking it on board. I'm the first person I look at myself, and I think we've done the right thing with regards to the preparation from Saturday's game. We spoke about where strengths and weaknesses. We've done the right thing with a pre-match meal to get everyone over and relaxed and ready. You know, everything's in place, but if you keep saying the same thing, something's not right and something needs to be done about it. Because ultimately it'll be me who gets the stick as the manager, but I've got to ask questions of the players. Why aren't we doing the things that we're speaking about? And again, that can come from know-how, quality and experience. Because the goals that we can see and just seems to be too easy. So disappointed, thought we should have took something from the game. Was happy the way things were going, but we shot ourselves in the foot again. Got to improve, we know that, and hopefully we'll soon be in a position to do that. Fingers crossed.
Final thing, just at when the final whistle went, about 6 of our lads put their hands on their heads or on the haunches or just sat on the ground looking really crestfallen, because the one thing that you asked for last week was put some effort in and put some heart in, and at least we did that.
They've done that, they're an honest group, they do it every day in training. You could see with the response, for the crowd, our crowd was brilliant. The way they clapped us off, you know, that was touching that. You know, to sing my name and all that. Well, I think sometimes it's easy to blame a result and say, oh, they haven't had a go, and you know, there's a lot of factors within a game. You know, I think sometimes you hold your hands up. Luton are one of the top sides. We're miles apart from Luton. Luton are going to be there or thereabouts. You know, they're one of the best sides. You know, everything's stacked against us, but we come out fighting, and you could see that. You could feel that. I've had 20 minutes with them there after the game. We spoke about things. I think I'm well within my rights to say what I thought, and I think I'm right with what I was saying, and Ken as well. But it's about sticking together. I spoke about it the other day. We're having a bad time. The finger will be pointed at me, but I know where we need to improve. The lads have been honest. Had a go. You could see how gutted they were there. Our fans who travelled over, great response at the end about, you know, shouting people's names and keeping your chin up. And we've got to keep battling away. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. There's another game down the corner. Everyone's got to stick together. It's easy to point the finger, but we've all got to go home and have a look at ourselves. We'll analyse it, we'll sit down on Thursday and speak about it and try and improve for the next game. Playing a Plymouth side now, I think we've lost the last 2. So let's hope it's 3 and let's get back to winning ways. And hopefully against the in front of our own fans. But, you know, things are hard at the minute, stacked against us, but we keep battling. You know, it's my livelihood, it's my job. People can go away and switch off, but I've got to go home now and think about it and speak with Ken, speak with the staff and analyse it and see where we can improve. And, you know, in 5 weeks' time or so, we'll be into January, and then we might be in a position to go, right, well, we don't think you're good enough, but we'll try and get someone who is. Because that's where we're lacking a little bit at the minute, a little bit of know-how and quality. And, as I say, honest lads who are giving it their all. But if they want to stay at the club, some of them, they've got to step up to the plate. Because ultimately, if they don't, I'll get more flack. They'll get flack from me. And something's got to give. And I'm willing to fight and continue to fight, and that's what I'll do. But we've got to be positive and confident and stick together and go again on Saturday, and that's what we'll do.